Welcome to Lesson 1, Solve Linear Systems by Graphing, and this is the start of Unit 5. In this whole unit, we're going to be doing this solving linear systems idea. And this is not very much different than what we've been talking about with our linear equations, and we're not just going to learn one way to solve, we're going to learn 3 ways to solve. So you're going to have your choice of which one you feel most comfortable with solving. So, a system of linear equations is what we also call a linear system, is just 2 linear equations that share a common solution. So we're going to have our two linear equations like we've been working with, and they're just going to have the same answer. Now, whenever we graph, that answer is called the point of intersection. It's where both of our graphs are going to meet. Our 2 lines are going to intersect at each other, and that's our answer. And the solution is a point x comma y. So this is no different than any way we've graphed before. We can graph by x-intercept, we can graph by input-output table, we can graph by slope-intercept form. It's whichever one you feel most comfortable with or which one is most suited for the problem. Like here we have 2 lines. One set up looks like for xy intercepts, the other one's already in slope intercept form. So I'm going to do the first one on the left in xy intercepts and then do the second one using slope intercept method. So we have x over 2 plus y equals -1. To solve for the x-intercept, we're going to let y equal 0. Then we times by 2, and we get that x equals -2. So the point's -2, 0. For the y-intercept, we let x equal 0, so we see that y equals -1. So we get 0, -1. And then we just graph. And whenever you graph, I highly encourage you to do this on GeoGebra. So if you need to pause the video and open up GeoGebra, you can do that. But as you can see here with my graph, it's not very pretty, which means it's not going to be very accurate. The nice thing about graphing in GeoGebra is that it is accurate. There's no discrepancy. You know what the answer is. And you know where they cross. You don't really have to guess. Okay, I'm going to do the second one in slope-intercept form. So my slope's 1 over 4. My intercept is -4. So I'm going to do this one in blue. So I'm going to go down here to -4. It looks like I go up 1 over 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect them with the line. And it looks like our point where they intersect is right here. And if we look, that point is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, -3. So our answer to this linear system is 4, -3. It's that point where they both intersect. Okay, so in your group, I want you to solve this linear system by graphing. Now you can either do it using x-intercepts, xy-intercepts, or you can change it to slope-intercept form. So go ahead, pause the video, and work through this in your group now. Okay, so here are the solutions to this example. And again, I hope that you graphed it on GeoGebra because it made this a lot easier to go over and to see because of where the points are. Now, if you had kind of guessed, and if you had said 2.5 and 0.5 as your solutions, that would have been perfectly fine because they were close enough. With these, if you're going to graph it by hand and you get close enough, that's good. Alright, so here is another example I want you to try. with your group, so go ahead, pause the video, and try it now. And here is the solution to that example, so go ahead, pause the video, and review this with your group. See how you did.